Tour alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to Boardwalk Hall at the famed Atlantic City Boardwalk in southern New Jersey for tonight's main event. 10 rounds of heavyweight action between Mike Tyson and Muhammad Ali. Mike Tyson's now making his way to the ring, and you can see how focused he is for the task at hand. Muhammad Ali's ring walk, something special in the air. You can just sense it out of him.
All right, gentlemen. Remember what I said. Protect yourself at all times. All right?
10 rounds slated in the books tonight. Here's the first.
How do you expect that?
Oh, right hand crashes home. He never saw it coming. He should tie up. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Mike Tyson's almost out of it there. He was stunned. Teddy, he's wobbling all over the ring.
You know, Joe, he can't use his legs right now, so...
Oh, he goes down hard, and now he's got a real problem ahead of him. Plenty of time for his opponent to jump on him.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
He went down from a big shot. Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
Wow! Muhammad Ali's wondering what hit him. A huge counterpunch came back at him. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Muhammad Ali's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs. What does a fighter need to do to really build the foundation to a great career?
Well, first of all, they have to have the desire to have that great career. There has to be...
And for the second time tonight, he goes down. Tour alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to a sold-out Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey for tonight's main event. 10 rounds in the heavyweight division between Morrison and Muhammad Ali. He's coming down to the ring now, and what a nice reception as he is completely focused in on his goal tonight. Muhammad Ali's entrance here. What a ring walk. Just brimming with confidence, ready for the task at hand.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Morrison and his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the ring corner, the greatest of all
Okay, gentlemen, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good 3-5 touch ball.
Little get to know you here in the opening round, scheduled for 10. It's a mighty list of power punchers that Muhammad Ali has continually faced. You got Joe Frazier on there. You got George Foreman on there. And tonight, now this power puncher opposite.
Well, you have two problems with that power. Two of them when you face Ali. One is, how do you land it? You have to find the perfect spot. Maybe catch him, pull him back with his hands down. You know, maybe time him as he's throwing a jab. But very difficult to do. And then the second problem, you have a guy that you're hitting that has a great chin.
Holy cow! Boy, oh boy, that's tough to take. Good looking right hand after he got hit. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. He was stunned, but now he's surviving. Muhammad Ali is showing you a little defensive skill there. Able to move away from that punch. Muhammad Ali is able to avoid that punch. Excellent counter punch by Ali. Muhammad Ali is doing a beautiful job here early on of counter punching.
Yeah, it's going to pay off for him later on. You know, we talk about body work paying off for you down the road, like investing, putting money in the bank. Well, counter punching pays off too because your opponent becomes a little tentative, and then down the stretch, he's not busy enough.
Muhammad Ali's got a way of just getting... Oh, that's gotta hurt. Tommy Morrison's in bad shape.
Stop chasing him around the ring. Cut the ring off. Don't stand cold.
Back to fight action as a new round is underway. Of course, in that last round, it was fairly one-sided. He was hit pretty hard, and now he has to overcome that here.
Yeah, you don't have to be Nostradamus to know that. I mean, everybody saw, you know, he got staggered, his knees buckled, did a little dance there. But what you have to really know now is know why you got hit and correct that immediately.
Muhammad Ali is coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. Now that's some fine work right there by Ali. Teddy, we hear a lot of people talking about where are the next great fighters coming from. In your eyes, I mean, you're around gyms all over the country, all over the world. Where are they coming from?
Well, Joe, I'll tell you where they're not coming from. They're not coming from football anymore. In the old days, the big guys, instead of going on the football field, somebody would look to make them into the next heavyweight champ. But now they're going to college, they're going to places where they find it a little bit of an easier travel. And we're losing a lot of those athletes.
Good block. Not able to land the headshot. Oh, and there you go. He didn't see that left hand, and it got to him badly. He should really tie up now. A stabbing hook to the body by Ali. Oh! Tommy Morrison stunned and staggered. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Muhammad Ali. Denies his opponent, comes with the overhand right. Well, that's the classic wet noodle foundation right there. He's late goings here in this round, and he goes down. Can he survive it? And he catches a lucky break. Saved by the bell here at the end of the round, Teddy.
Yeah, right away you're thinking, you know, where do I spend my time right now? You want to tell him things that can help him, but he is really groggy right now, so you got to get him clear-minded first.
Muhammad Ali is proving to be elusive. Tommy Morrison's trying to steady himself in this round after being knocked down in the previous round. Teddy, how much can really happen in those 60 seconds? How much of a benefit is it to a damaged fighter?
Well, a lot has to happen. First of all, physically, you have to revigorate the guy. You know, maybe massage the legs a little bit. Most importantly, get some ice on the back of his neck. You know, get that blood flow going a little bit. Make sure that you revive him a little bit. Get him back to feeling like he's ready to go out there.
Good job by drawing in his opponent and then landing the counterpunch by Ali. Coming to the halfway point of this third round, Muhammad Ali's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. Unable to score with the hook. He just missed that shot up top. Oh! Tommy Morrison's in a bad spot right now. He's been stunned. He missed with that headshot. Muhammad Ali's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Right hand over the top. He counters back after denying his opponent's shot. And clicks of the talk. Muhammad Ali's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. Ali's work rate carrying the day here. The punch numbers show that as we look at that last round.
Well, you know where some of those numbers come? They come in bunches just from the shoe shine. Those couple spots where he just got inside and he just...
There it is! Tommy Morrison's legs look shaky. He was hurt. Oh boy, look at this. Right from the get-go, they go after one another.
They remind me of my 15-year-old son going to the dinner table.
Well, you can just tell that he's lacking that jab there. He just hasn't committed to throwing it at all.
I mean, that's the most basic thing in the world is to use that jab. That jab does so many things for you. Keeps the guy defensive, and obviously it sets up your offense.
How important are these mental gymnastics that Muhammad Ali twists and turns, like his pre-fight antics with Sonny Liston in terms of him getting the results that he wants?
Well, I think he looks for two things. It's a double-edged sword. One is that, you know, he can kind of invade the psyche of his opponent, weaken him a little bit. But it's also for himself. It's to build himself up, to give himself something to aspire to, something to make sure that he lives up to. Puts himself on a spot that now he has to be sure that he handles.
Teddy, this is one of those moments where you just wish you could pick up the phone and call up the world and say, tune in. Everybody should be watching this, right?
I have a cell phone. I might do that right now.
Start dialing. Last 10 seconds. Muhammad Ali's in control here. You can just look at this fight for 10 seconds and you've seen everything you need to see because there hasn't been a moment where it hasn't been his fight.
Yeah, you know, you talk about those sins. A lot of times people say there's 7 virtues, there's 7 sins out there. One of the sins that you hear about is greed.
Holy cow! Muhammad Ali's in bad shape. He's having a much better round here. Earlier, we saw him being at work, but right now, he's the one getting to work.
Yeah, well, you know, you go out to a restaurant, you have a half dozen half-shell clams, you might get a tummy ache. Well, he's been eating a lot of left hooks. I don't know if he has a tummy ache, but he figures right about now he wants to get rid of that indigestion. And the best way, start attacking.
Well-placed counter punch by Ali. He just missed that shot up top. Morrison's not showing us that he understands just how effective he can be if he went downstairs against his opponent.
Yeah, well, you know what you're saying, Joe? You're taking a peek and you're taking a swipe without meaning at his trainers. because what he's telling you is he hasn't been taught some of the rudiments of boxing. That when you hurt a guy, you should go downstairs to finish him.
Not able to connect with the uppercut. Muhammad Ali is showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. Tommy Morrison showing us kind of a frenzied, frenetic energy out there in the ring. But the fight is not going his way. It's not equating to what he wants it to be.
He's wasting a lot of energy, wasting a lot of punches. He's working a lot harder to get somewhere than he should.
Wow! Tommy Morrison stunned and staggered. Oh, this is going to be close. He may be able to survive the round, but he has gone down now. So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown. But Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
As you can see early on here in the round, and he's already down, and he doesn't look good at all. He went down from a big shot. Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
Muhammad Ali is doing really well on the outside, utilizing his jab. Great movement to get away from those punches. Muhammad Ali is able to avoid that punch. Tommy Morrison's opponent is really getting away with one here because he hasn't been the victim of any body work.
No, well, he should have talked to a plumber because, he should have asked the plumber, hey, if a guy has a real nice house, how can I mess it up? How can I ruin it? How can I flood it? Well, go downstairs and open up some pipes. Well, if a guy's fast, you know what? Go downstairs, open up some pipes, do a little flooding. Go down there. I mean, take away the speed.
Morrison's now feeling the effects, Teddy, of having his opponent punch right through that guard.
Well, he should feel the effects. I mean, look, Joe, it's kind of like standing out in a rainstorm with an umbrella, and all of a sudden the wind's coming, and the rain's coming from the side, and you're standing there under the umbrella and saying, why am I getting wet? Well, you're standing there covering up. The punches are coming from the side. They're coming from all angles. You're going to get wet.
You're not always protected. This round comes to an end, Teddy, you just get the sense that at any point this fight could come to an end because it is being fought with bad intentions.
Yes, these guys are not behaving like guys that are coming here thinking about going to the scorecards. They're letting everything go in every punch.
Muhammad Ali's got to cut just under his eye, and that's actually good news for him. I know it looks ugly, but that's better than being above the eye. I don't necessarily know that I like what he's doing right here. Yes, he was knocked down, but to completely change styles, how does that necessarily benefit you?
Well, it benefits you in one possible way, where your opponent gets a little taken by it, a little put off by it, a little confused by it, and he leaves you alone. It buys you a little time to recover. But it can hurt you because really, the thing that brought you to the dance...
Oh, that's gotta hurt. Unbelievable. Just the barrage continues. He's knocked down again.
But his desired heart is just as strong as it was before.
shown some guts in getting up yet again, but now he may need a little bit of luck to survive. What a hook to the body, and he is down and in bad shape.
2, 3, 4.
And it's over. This fight is over. Muhammad Ali's got the win by way of knockout. He put his man down